Good morning and welcome to Frederick at its Best. Every few weeks we have a proclamation series where we want to share with the public some good things that are happening in our community that speak to why Frederick County is a great place to live. And today we're here to share a proclamation about Juneteenth. And I'm here with Alderwoman Kelly Russell, who's representing the city of Frederick. And we'll start off by reading a proclamation that will tell you a little bit about this day. So whereas Juneteenth is a day of reflection, a day of renewal, a pride-filled day, it is a moment in time taken to appreciate the African American experience. It is inclusive of all races, ethnicities, and nationalities, as nothing is more comforting than the hand of a friend. And
whereas Juneteenth serves symbolically and in reality as a reference point from which to measure and appreciate the progress and contributions made by African Americans to this society. And
whereas Juneteenth is a day on which honor and respect is paid for the sufferings of slavery. It is a day on which we acknowledge the evil of slavery and its aftermath. On Juneteenth, we talk about our history and realize because of it there will forever be a bond between us. And
whereas on Juneteenth, we think about that moment in time when the enslaved in Galveston, Texas received word of their freedom. We imagine the depth of their emotions, their jubilant dance, and their fear of the unknown. And
whereas Juneteenth is a day that we commit to each other, the needed support as family, friends, and co-workers. It's a day we build coalitions that enhance African American economically. And whereas
on Juneteenth, we come together, young and old, to listen, to learn, and to refresh the drive to achieve. It's a day where we all take one step closer to better utilize the energy wasted on racism. Juneteenth is a day that we pray for peace and liberty for all.
And now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland,
and as representing the Mayor of the City of Frederick,
we hereby proclaim today, June 19th, as Juneteenth Day
in Frederick County, Maryland,
and commend this observance to all of our citizens. And for those of you who don't know the history of Juneteenth, and some of you may know more about it, want to speak to it. I think it's the oldest known celebration commemorating the end of slavery in the United States. And what's, I think, interesting about it, there are a lot of things that are interesting about it, is that the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed by President Lincoln 2.5 years earlier, and many people still did not know that they had been freed from slavery. And so there's a lot of speculation as to why that might have been. But it's really, Juneteenth is really when people understood that they were free. And so 2.5 years is a long time to not get the news. And so it is a day of celebration. It is a day that we mark our history, and it's a day that we celebrate the end of slavery in our country. So I am going to pass the microphone. There are a lot of people here who want to introduce themselves and share a few words. So I'm going to start with you, Daryl, and we'll pass it around.
Well, first of all, I am grateful to be here for this celebration, to see this great change in just the ideals of Frederick County, that we can stand here today and honor this celebration. It tells me that we do have still a long ways to go, but that we're willing to move together in the right direction to make a difference. And as we all know, education and economic stability is a key to really creating that prosperity for the African Americans here in Frederick County. And I look forward to working side by side with you all to make that happen and make it a reality here in Frederick.
Hi, I'm Charlene Herbert-Amois, and I'm representing Jack and Jill of America, Western Maryland chapter. I'm Vice President, and we are the honored guests of Angela Spencer, who has invited us to participate. We are an organization that focuses on African American youth development and leadership. So we are also very pleased to have this change come to the Western Maryland and specifically Frederick area, and look forward to partnering more with the various organizations represented today. Thank you.
I'm Rose Cheney. I'm representing Asbury United Methodist Church, and I want to invite everybody to our community block party this Saturday, where we are Church of the Community. As a matter of fact, we started right at the end of slavery, the church did, and it's a church of the community, and everyone's invited. I'm also here representing ARCH, which is African American Cultural Heritage Resources, and we help to preserve our legacy and our history. You can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been, and I appreciate this celebration of Juneteenth.
Good morning. My name is Willie Gardner, and I'm an active community participant in Frederick County. I've been here about 30 years, and I decided to make Frederick my home. This was kind of unusual because my husband was in the Army, and we bought a house in Clover Hill, and he didn't have orders yet, so that was a big risk. But I know that that was the right decision to make, and I'm just so pleased to be a part of this community. And you would think I'm an ambassador because when I speak to people and they want to ask about Frederick, I tell them all about the good things that are happening here and the wonderful people, and I look forward to continue working with you.
My name is Jerry Newsom, and I'm here to represent Hope Christian Fellowship, the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and also the Negro Business and Professional Women, and for the people that we have partnered with, and I hope to continue to work with you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tanya. I'm representing the Housing Authority City of Frederick. I'm also the Vice Chair of the Human Relations Commission. When I think about the event, I think about what it stands for. It stands for freedom, and it just stands for all the things that we are working together to promote for minorities. And I just love the City of Frederick, and I, too, consider myself an ambassador of Frederick, and I just love the direction that we're going.
Hi, my name is Zakia. Good morning, everyone. I will take the opportunity to represent my church, Bethel Worship Center. We're actually having a women's fellowship on June 19th, so we could celebrate freedom for the proclamation as well as freedom in Christ. And any women are welcome to come. It's ages 15 and up. So.
My name is Robin Washington. I'm here to represent Acela Technologies and minority-owned business, as well as my church. And I'm very proud to be a Frederictonian. And I am so proud of this day that my actual anniversary is on Juneteenth. So I look forward to working with the community as well. Thanks.
My name is Teresa Brown, and I am a member of Sugarloaf Christian Community Church in Comus, Maryland. And I am the mayor of Madison Street in Frederick, Maryland.
My name is Katie Nash, and I'm here representing the Frederick Community Mediation Center. We're based out of FCG-Com. We believe about freedom through community dialogue, so we're just here to support, and this is Liberty.
Good morning. My name is Josh Bokey. I serve on the Board of Aldermen here in the city of Frederick, and it's just a great opportunity and pleasure to be here and be able to participate with everyone here. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. What a great time it is to be here. Just a celebration of diversity and a celebration of freedom. My name is Thomas Sly. I come representing a company called Immersion Active, where I'm employed, but also I'm the founder of Treasures of the Heart Ministries and Treasures of the Heart TV, right here in Frederick, Maryland. And it's just a joy to be here to celebrate freedom, freedom of expression. We're having an event coming up on June the 27th at 6 o'clock at Frederick Community College, and Angela Spencer will be there emceeing. Many of you will be there, and it's a celebration of the unity in the community, the unity and the diversity in the community within Frederick, Maryland. And and it's free, because we're free to praise. All right? So it's just an exciting time to be here, and I'm just grateful unto God to have this opportunity to stand right here on this awesome proclamation. It's just the beginning of great things to come right here in this great city of Frederick. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Renard Scott. I'm a native Frederictonian. It's glad to see that something like this is occurring on this day, and will continue to do so, and to work to see more and more growth that is occurring in Frederick.
My name is Derek Shackelford, local clergy, member of Clergy in Service, and also Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I thank the city and county for this proclamation, for the recognition, and I'm thrilled and honored to be here because some of my heroes and heroines stand right here in this room who have made some great strides for us to allow us to be where we are today. And I'm grateful just for the progress we're making. We still have some bridges to cross and some mountains to move, but I'm glad to see we're headed in the right direction.
My name is Eliezer Valentin Castañón. As you can tell, that's not very English. I am the pastor of Trinity United Methodist Church in Frederick, and I've been here for a few years now. And it's been a great blessing to see the progress and the movement towards progress in the city, and how things have continued to change to improve the living in the city of Frederick. And so myself and my family, we're so proud to be part of these changes and the things we're seeing happening here. So we're so happy to be part of this wonderful celebration in Frederick.
Hi, good morning. My name is Dexter Williams. I'm representing Maryland Health Connection and also Healthy Howard. I'm sort of new to Frederick, so I'm trying to feel my way through it. I met a lot of great people here, and I hope to continue the tradition that y'all have set forth for me. Great.
Good morning. My name is Gary Wang. I'm a volunteer with the AACF. It's an honor to be here, and I'm also very excited to be more involved with my own community here with the AACF. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miles Ward with the County Human Relations Department. I'd like to say thank you to the county and the city for their proclamations, and Senator Mikulski we'll hear from soon, and thanks to everybody who came today to make this event really special.
Hi, I'm Pat Rosensteel. I'm the director of the Citizen Services Division of Frederick County Government, and I'm just overwhelmed and very proud to stand with so many community leaders in Frederick. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Annie Jones. I'm representing the Frederick County Commission for Women. I'm so pleased to be here today and so pleased and honored to be part of such a wonderful community here in Frederick County.
Hi, I'm David Kay. I'm with the County Human Relations Commission. I wouldn't have missed this event for the world. I think it's amazing to be part of watching the city and county government recognize such a historic event, one that put America in the right direction. And I do have an answer for Executive Gardner's question on why it took 2.5 years for people to find out they didn't have these. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Shirley Fawcett, and I am here, first of all, to give honor to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Secondly, I represent Sertoma Off-Street Basketball League and also CBSA, which stands for College Bound Athletes. Our organization promotes all children, no matter what the ethnicity is, to do their very, very best in whatever they strive to do. We promote them. We try to get them to go to college. We try to find scholarships and different venues for them to do this. But most of all, I just want to say thank you to the city of Frederick for the proclamation, and may we move forward, because in my 66 years, I've seen a lot change.
Good morning. My name is Debbie Brown. I'm the founder of Frederick Striders Track Club and a coach, and I'd like to thank Frederick community for helping us over these 26 years that we've been operating. We have lots of kids that went off to college for track and field and for football, so I'm proud of the program. Hope to last another 26 years.
Good morning. My name is Watu Mariama, and I'm representing two organizations, Sons of Reawakening and Unsettled Frederick. That last group, it's a unique in its concept and what it's trying to strive for. One of them is to recognize the fact that yes, Frederick has achieved a lot over the years, but every day I pass the courthouse, we see the statue of Roger Brooke Taney there, and that his image and some of his words still exist today. As Jan Gardner alluded to, there has been many achievements, and this proclamation is a step forward. But I think an even greater step forward to recognize the hard work of those people that was recognized. A more important and greater proclamation would be one for reparations for the hard work, for working 200 years in this country without any pay. I think a proclamation saluting that would be better. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Stephen Gordon. Excuse me. My name is Stephen Gordon. I'm one of the founders of Friend for Neighborhood Progress some 40 plus years ago. I'm a life membership of the NAACP, has been active in the community for the last 40 plus years and still work in the community. Serve as chairman of the board of directors for Community Action Agency, and just glad to be a part of this proclamation. I'm learning a little bit more about it. As a black person, I somewhat feel ashamed that I don't know more about the Juneteenth. I said to Angie a few days ago, I asked if this was a Texas thing because I first heard about it from a gentleman by the name of Johnny Mac Twine. And he was also from Texas, and I know that Angie is also from Texas. And I thought, is this a Texas thing? Because I had not heard it. And I feel somewhat ashamed. And Angie, I did go online and kind of educate myself as to what Juneteenth was all about, and I'm glad to be a part of this proclamation today.
Good afternoon. I am Jay Mason, local realtor here in Frederick, and representing Eliminating Achievement Gaps, Inc. as the president. And this reminds me of a few years ago when I was a server at Brewer's Alley, and my dad came in to eat lunch with me, and he said, do you know what this building is? And I said, no, I have no idea. He said, this used to be the Opera House. He said, do you realize I had to come in the back door, go upstairs on the 4th floor just to be able to watch the operas? And I had no idea. So going back to 1996, thinking what my dad went through years ago, I was a server. Now I'm here in the county government building being able to celebrate this day. Frederick has come a long way. We still have a long way to go, and I'm proud to be here to celebrate this day with you all.
Hello, my name is Guy Joken. I'm here on behalf of the local NAACP and UNESCO Center for Peace. It is a little bit interesting that June 16 means so much for us here, just as it meant a lot in South Africa. In June 16, 1976, about 20,000 high school students decided it was too much. And then they went on the street crying for freedom, and that was the beginning of the end of apartheid as we know it. And that's why I think it's very important as you celebrate this to know that, yes, maybe those who didn't have the information were in Texas, but freedom is something that should be shining all around the world. And people are fighting, just people like you and I. That's why I'm very thankful to be here with you as we commemorate this important day. Thank you.
I'm Annette Breeling. I'm a member of the County Human Relations Commission. I'm also vice chair of the Frederick Peace and Justice Network. We are a network in Frederick that tries to bring together people from various organizations and backgrounds and who want to promote matters of peace and justice within our community.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Clark. I'm also a member of the Human Relations Commission of Frederick County. I'm also the director for the AmeriCorps program, A-Star in Western Maryland, which spans Garrett County all the way through Frederick. I was raised in Garrett County, graduated from high school in Garrett County, or where am I? Frederick County. I'm going to Garrett County next. And I just thank everybody for the opportunity to be here. I thank you, Jan. I thank you, Kelly, for representing, and Juliana, as always. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you first off for having me here. My name is Erica Norfolk, and I'm completing my internship at the Asian American Center of Frederick this summer, and I'm also working towards a degree in public health at Shenandoah University in Winchester. I'm native to Frederick, and I cannot tell you guys how proud I am to be standing up here with you guys today.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Chung. I'm the Executive Director for the Asian American Center Frederick. I also serve on the Governor's Commission for the Ethnic Commission, so I'm sure that it is something very important to to us too. But today is so special. Today is really our city and our county and our federal government come together and make us so proud. The Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ni hao. I can speak different languages and feel proud and don't feel shame about it. So Frederick is wonderful, making us welcomed. I'm 5 generations in this country here, even though I just came back 40 years ago. So it is really the ancestors who worked so hard, few generations back, to give us what we can have today. But more importantly, my favorite president, Lincoln, is the one that really gave us that beginning of the freedom. I did not know 2.5 years, but boy, I waited 20 years in Frederick to have this day. So thank you for that direction, for the leadership that we have. Look at that. Thank you, my sister Angela. I can go on and on because never again, it's so important to us, the Asian community, the Latino community, the African American community. We are all in the same boat. We have a lot of journeys, a further journey to go, but we together, look at that. Make us proud. Jan, you should be very proud of all of us. We are behind you, and thank you also, to Kelly in the city, but we have way to go, but we will work together to continue that direction for all of us in unity for one and justice for all. Thank you.
You can't touch that. And I'm not going to even try. I'm Angela Spencer. I chair the Frederick County Human Relations Commission, and on behalf of the Human Relations Commission and the Human Relations Department, thank you all for responding to my email, my text message, as David said, our way of communicating today. We wanted to come together as a community to acknowledge what Juneteenth is all about. And you're right, a lot of people don't know about Juneteenth, and that's okay. We're here to educate, we're here to engage, and we're here to empower. So now today, you do know. And yes, I am from Texas. I've been celebrating Juneteenth for 40 plus years, but I tell you, I was most elated when I came here and I was introduced to a group called the Kent Group, and I heard they were having a Juneteenth celebration. I'm like, okay, I'm in the right place at the right time. So yes, it did happen in Galveston, Texas, which is not far from where I'm from, in my hometown, and I have family members there. And I often say the thing about the Juneteenth Proclamation, the Emancipation Proclamation, even though there was delay, there was not denial. So we must continue to celebrate our freedoms as all of the many entities that are represented here today, from healthcare to youth to sports to education to economics. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We are able to exercise that. We're able to celebrate that. And I continue, as my sister Tanya stated, let's continue to move forward. Yes, there's a lot behind us, but as I tell my clients in the criminal justice system, you cannot get past PASS, your PAST, unless you choose to make that first step. So let's continue to move forward. And thank you all for being here. Juliana.
These two are hard acts to follow. My name is Juliana Albowitz, and I am proud to represent United States Senator Barbara Mikulski today. And I'd like to begin by telling Jan, thank you for the county's presence here, and also Kelly for the city's acknowledgement. I would also like to say, because the day is Friday, June 19th, my eldest son, Vince, was born on June 19th right here at Frederick Memorial. So we have a few things to celebrate. I am very pleased and proud to stand here with this group of diversified Americans and to stand here for what we all believe in, our freedom and our freedom to speak. And I'm so glad that Jan passed the microphone around to everyone here. Today, I am bringing a special certificate of recognition, and this is going to the Frederick County Human Relations Commission on the occasion of your 150th anniversary of Black Independence Day. In recognition of your joining with Frederick County and Frederick City for a Juneteenth observance, recognizing June 19th, 1865, the day the last slaves learned they had been freed, and celebrating 150 years as Black Independence Day. Best wishes, signed Barbara Mikulski, United States Senator, on this, the 16th of June, 2015, and we thank you.
I hope all of you can feel the excitement and energy and enthusiasm in this room. It's always great to stand here with all of you. This is Frederick at its best. And you know, we just adopted a new slogan, Rich History, Bright Future. And I think this event really embodies the sentiment of that, because we're here acknowledging our history, learning from it, recognizing it, and also acknowledging that we have a way to go and that we do have a bright future ahead of us. And it's because of unity in the community. We're all in it together. And I think we'll make progress faster, in part because of technology, and in part because as people, as human beings, we're just getting to know people who are different than ourselves. And so if you want to help celebrate this and make progress in our community and have that unity in our community, talk to somebody who has had a different life experience than you, because I think you'll find out there's a lot of commonality and that together we're going to have that bright future. So thank you all for being here. This is Frederick's at its best. Thank you for joining us.